What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. Haters down, Cowboys up. You're now tuned into the Cowboys fans only channel. So go ahead, hit that comment, like, subscribe. Somewhere down there, and be sure to turn on the notification bell to stay updated with all Dallas Cowboys content. So, Cowboys fam, I'm gonna talk to y'all for a quick second. I'm gonna talk to y'all because y'all my people, man. So, this past week as a Dallas Cowboys fan, but also a content creator, is that what y'all want to call me? Content creator, that's the term, right? It was kind of rough, right? We saw a lot of things going down in the media, and, I had to take some time away, not only from a content creator, but also from a Dallas Cowboys fan perspective. So this past weekend, y'all didn't see no uploads. Y'all didn't see no live shows, man. I wanted to get away. I sat back and just played Grand Theft Auto till my thumbs were sore. Hit your boy up on Grand Theft Auto on PlayStation, by the way. I need to do some raids. I need to rob some banks, right? But last week kind of frustrated me. And I'll say this, right? I never want to downplay anyone's job. I never wanted to come off as if I'm better than someone or I know more about this job than others, But I will say this, right? One of my degrees was actually in journalism, to be honest with you guys. That's one of my degrees. And the main thing that we always spoke about coming up in journalism was your integrity, right? That's the most important thing, is your integrity. And what I have to say, Cowboys Nation, we are being clickbaited by, not the mainstream media, not the ESPNs and the Fox News, the Skip Baylesses, Colin Cowherds, the Whitlocks, those type of people. We know what comes with the territory, the Dan Orlowskis, we know what comes with the territory because they got to cut the checks, man. They got to cut the checks, so I get it. But we are starting to be clickbaited by a lot of trusted and people we thought were accredited Cowboys media, whether that's radio, whether that's journalism and writers, whether that's analysts. There's a lot of funny stuff starting to go on, and honestly, I don't like it. Because I feel like, coming up as a Cowboys fan, we rely on these people to give us, validated Cowboys information or content. If we wanted, sources and fake news and all this kind of hype, blah, 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 we can just tune in on Twitter. We get plenty of that on Twitter, right? So I'm sure you guys all saw the article, or not the article, but the the radio drop. I'm not even going to mention the guy's name because honestly, I don't even know the guy like that because I really don't tune in that much in depth. But to be honest with you, like, to come out and say that, Dak Prescott's not going to play football again and the Cowboys are going to release him and that you have sources telling his inside information, it's just something that was really hard for me to bite my tongue on and not jump on it, right? And y'all know me. If you follow me on Twitter at JTuck151, I really don't hold my tongue back much. But for other relationships, for people I work with, and I decided to sit back and chill, but I wanted to fire off, right? I really wanted to fire off and be like, nah, we're not doing that, right? Because like I said, when it comes down to it, right? Say, for example, when I dropped the Xavier Woods video, I didn't say, you know what, y'all? Tune in, gather around, CFO gang. I got some inside information. Y'all ain't heard this from me that, Xavier Woods is going to be signed to an extension with the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I didn't say that. What I've done, I did my research. I read a few articles. I've been kind of sitting back, watching how the market's going to be for these mid-tier free agent guys, and I kind of formed an opinion, and I put it out there for you guys to digest, just to think about. My word is not the Bible. What I say is not concrete. You guys know that. I just want to get you guys thinking, okay, well, maybe this could be an option, and this is how the Dallas Cowboys tend to think, right? But I didn't want to put my integrity on the line. When you say such things like that, that's what you're doing. We're talking about a man's livelihood, his health situation, that he's never going to play football again. Why would you even put your integrity on the line and say something as clownish and goofy as that? What's the value in that? I just don't see it. So I said, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to chill. You know what? Because I don't want to be the bad guy. Everyone wants to point the fingers at Tuck and say I'm the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. I'm just speaking from a logical fan point of view, but also from a content creator. Like, you got to be careful what you say and what you do, man, because you're playing with people's livelihoods, man. You really got to think about that when you're putting stuff, content, podcasts, whatever you're doing out there. But I want to say that, right? So I got away from the whole Cowboys media, Cowboys, circus, as we'll call it. And it really helped me develop some clarity. I sat back and I thought a little bit. I was playing some Grand Theft Auto, playing some, some NBA 2K, and cleared my head. And I will say this, Cowboys fan, I am starting to get a little bit more optimistic when it comes to this Dak Prescott deal that is actually going to get done. Now, will it be a smooth process? Absolutely not. It's going to be a bumpy road. It's going to be a lengthy one. So I tell you this right now, we're going to be talking about this all summer again. So expect to see me, Spoonie, Mary, Nix, all the people who come on my channel talking about this Dak Prescott deal all damn summer, unfortunately, right? But I started to think about this situation, and I'm starting to get optimistic, and I say this for a few reasons, right? There's a few key deadlines when it comes to this Dak deal that we all have to pay attention to. We all know the March 9th deadline. I feel like personally, this is not no inside source. This is just talking to my people, right? I feel like March 9th, Dak Prescott will be franchise tag again. It'll be exclusive. It'll be an exclusive tag, right? Dak will not sign it because Dak Prescott and Todd France are not idiots. He will not sign that tag anytime soon, right? So there will be any tag and trade or anything going on that you guys be trying to bring up, the tag and trade or tag and release. There's going to be none of that's actually going to happen. But I feel like what we really need to pay attention to is the NFL draft. And I know we've done a lot of mock drafts, and y'all know I'm on the Kyle Pitts train. I know a lot of people, Patrick Surtain or Rashawn Slater or J.C. Horn. But I feel like the Dallas Cowboys are going to sit back, analyze the draft. And they're going to say, can we get one of these quarterbacks, right? Now, we all know what's going on with Trevor Lawrence right now with the possible risk situation. It doesn't matter what's going on with Trevor Lawrence right now. He still will be the number one pick in the NFL draft, period, right? So take him off the board. But I feel like if there's an opportunity for possibly a Justin Fields, a Trey Lance, or a Zach Wilson for the Cowboys to actually go up, maybe to the 8th spot, maybe jump in front of Carolina and trade with Carolina to move in and get their quarterback, because there's talks about Carolina possibly going hard for Deshaun Watson, so they might not be in the market for a quarterback anymore, so I think they can move 2 slots back. I feel like if the Cowboys can get one of these quarterbacks, then of course we'll all know, all right, they're moving on from Dak. It just is what it is. I'm going to be pissed and frustrated, but we'll just move on and deal with it as it comes, right? I feel like that's where the Cowboys are thinking right now. If they can get one of these young quarterbacks, then they have an insurance policy for Dak Prescott, right? But if the Dallas Cowboys strike out with those quarterbacks, I don't feel like it's going to be a Mac Jones situation or a Kyle situation from Florida. I don't feel like those will be the actual guy that will make the Dallas Cowboys say, you know what, we got this kid, we can move on from Dak, right? I don't think that's going to be the situation. So then we move on from the draft, right? If the Dallas Cowboys were to strike out and not take a quarterback in the draft, what it comes down to is who's remaining in free agency. And shouts out to my guy Rome from Cowboys Fan Talk. He just posted a video about this, about options available. And Cowboys Nation, there ain't that many options available. Sorry. So I know you guys are tough. You always want to bring up Cam Newton. You guys don't want no Cam Newton, Dallas. Let's keep it honest. Talk to me. You're fan. Talk to me. Y'all don't want no Cam Newton in Dallas. That ain't going to be the answer. Y'all ain't going to want no Jameis Winston. Y'all not going to want no Marcus Mariota. So let's keep it funky, right? So there's going to be no free agency option available for the Dallas Cowboys to really take on as, you know what, if we get this guy, we can still be Super Bowl contenders with this guy, and we can move on from Dak Prescott. I just don't see it as an option. Now, one name has been mentioned, and, I kind of think about it, okay, it does make sense from a Cowboys perspective, from Steven and Jerry Jones, and it's Matt Ryan. Because if the Atlanta Falcons are able to take one of those quarterbacks, whether it's a Zach Wilson or a Justin Fields, they'll be possibly be in the market of moving on from Matt Ryan. And I feel like Matt Ryan is the prototypical Dallas Cowboys sell, right? MVP, he played in the Super Bowl. He's had weapons, had a lengthy career. He's a veteran. He knows the system. He's played for Dan Quinn, blah, blah, blah. They'll sell you on that. They ain't going to sell me. They'll sell you on that. So I feel like Matt Ryan would make sense, but at what expense? And I don't feel like the Dallas Cowboys are going to be the team that's going to be aggressive and try to give up 4 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks to bring in a Russell Wilson or even a Deshaun Watson. That's just not our pedigree. We don't do that, and we're not going to start, especially at the quarterback position. I just don't see that happening, right? So what it really comes down to is, will the Dallas Cowboys be able to find a suitable replacement and insurance policy for Dak Prescott this year? And I'm going to call their bluff and say, no, they won't be able to. Which means that as we get closer to that July 15 deadline, eventually the Cowboys are going to say, you know what, we tried, we failed, we wanted to replace this guy, we can't. There's no options available this year. There's no options available next year because the draft is even worse when it comes to the quarterback position and also when it comes to free agency. We try to replace him. I give in, right? They're going to throw in the towel. Deadlines make deals. They're going to have this press conference where they're all smiling and chucking it up. We knew Dak was our guy. They're going to sell us that this was what they always wanted. When we know they were trying to replace this guy, they just failed to get the deal done. But Dak signed. Dak will be healthy moving forward, and just is what it is, right? So that's why I'm a little bit more optimistic about this actually getting done. Shouts out to Todd Archer. He's one of the guys that I personally trust. So, I trust Todd Archer. He's a guy I've been following for years and years and years. So I trust when Todd speaks that he knows what he's talking about. He's not clickbaiting me, right? He dropped an article about a 6-year compromise that possibly that's a compromise that both Dak and the Cowboys can come to terms with. It gives the Cowboys the opportunity to stretch out the money over 6 years, but possibly gives the opportunity of Dak getting on the contract in 4, which will allow him to get back into the market with the new TV deal. Maybe that's a compromise, but I don't feel like they're at the compromise stage right now. I feel like they still have their lines in the sand, and they're going to play hardball all summer, and then around mid-June-ish, we'll see things start to pick up, especially if the Cowboys are not able to address the quarterback position in the draft, man. So Cowboys Nation, I'm getting a little bit more optimistic. I know I said before I'm probably 10%, 20% on the deal getting done. I would say I'm more around 55-ish, 60 right now, because I want to believe that Dak Prescott wants to be a Dallas Cowboy, right? He wants to get a deal done. I feel like the Cowboys want to get a deal done as well. It's just finding that middle ground. I feel like eventually they're going to say, all right, you know what? Enough's enough. Let's cut the BS. Let's get the deal done. Let's get on to moving football. So I'm optimistic about it, man. But tell me how y'all feel, man. Comment, like, subscribe, comment below. Do you think a deal's going to get done this year, or will Dak play on the franchise tag for another season and back-to-back seasons? I don't see that happening. That's just not smart business on the sides of Dak Prescott and Todd France. Personally, I say, if you're going to play on the franchise tag, you play as limited games as possible because you do not want to risk injury. I know a lot of people are posting the photos right now, and everybody's a Twitter doctor, and they could look at Dak's ankle and see it's still swollen or whatnot, and Dak's on the water slide. Relax. Cowboys Nation, we are extremely invested when it comes to this Dak Prescott situation, and rightfully so. He's a franchise quarterback. A lot of smart Cowboys fans believe that Dak Prescott is the guy that's going to get us over the hump. I personally believe that. Some may not. I really don't care what they believe because it's all about what I believe and what I think on my channel. But I feel like Dak Prescott is that guy. And so a lot of people are invested, which is why you're seeing all the clickbaity type stuff going on. But Cowboys Nation, stay solid, stay smart, man. Do your own research. Make your own smart decisions, man. I got y'all when it comes to content. My guy Rome got y'all. Y'all know Law got you. Still got you. The nation, we got us, man, because no one's going to look out for us. We're going to look out for each other, man. It's your boy, J Tuck. I hope everyone in Dallas and also just Texas all around is staying safe. Stay off the roads, people. Be around your loved ones. Make smart decisions, right? Stay warm, bundle up, and hopefully things will heat up here for you guys. But just stay safe, man. It's your boy, J Tuck. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged. Stop reading clickbaiting articles and tagging me on Twitter on it. And it's your boy, J Tuck, sign off, saying peace.